Well, I was really proud of the way we competed. Offensively, I thought we played in a really good rhythm. 32 assists. It's got to be our season high. The way we came back after getting down early was pretty impressive from our standpoint. But look, they're a really good team. Giannis is a great player. And we made some mistakes at the end, but overall, I like the way we played.
Coach Stotts was just had a big game.
He did. He's a good shooter, good mid-range. He made the threes from outside, got a little rhythm going. Kept the defense honest, obviously, and defensively to have double-figure rebounds was good to see. We needed it. Obviously, rebounding was a big factor tonight, and we could have used a few more.
What do you make of your guys' struggles offensive rebounding?
Our offense or our defense?
Your defense giving up offensive rebounds.
I don't know. They had length. It's hard to say. They did a good job of rebounding. That's the good thing is that the difference was less in the second half than it was in the first half. But they're a very active team. I mean, they had 9 different guys get offensive rebounds, so it wasn't like one guy was a monster. It was just they rebounded a lot of different positions. They have good rebounding guards. Pat Connaughton and DiVincenzo and all those guys. They run around and they were active. So we probably lose sight of our men. They probably outjumped us. There's probably a lot of reasons for it.
How did it go for Carmelo and the fit out there tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was good. The last 5 minutes he played at 3. We had Scal and Anthony out there, and he had a matchup on the block. We hadn't played him at 3 much in the first game, so I think his conditioning is good. It's still gonna take a while for it all to fit together, but I thought he was good at both ends.
You talked about them having length and that being sort of one of the reasons for the offensive rebounds that they were getting. I mean, how do you guys manage that when you're starting a lineup right now that has no one taller than 6'8"?
Well, keep in mind, their starting center didn't even get a rebound. So they did all that rebounding without even their center getting it. So they got it from a lot of different positions, and we just have to be aware of it. We can't assume that anybody else is going to get it. We don't have one guy who's going to go snatch all the rebounds. We got to do it 5 guys.
What went into your decision with the starting lineup?
Well, with Anthony, I liked his experience. I thought, at least from a scheme, he would be able to guard Giannis, and I thought he navigated things pretty well with him. He made him shoot a lot of perimeter shots. As far as Gary, give him an opportunity for one, but Anthony with his ankle, put him in the starting lineup. It's hard to kind of keep his minutes in check when you start him.
I think like 15 assists for Giannis tonight. How much more difficult is it now to guard him that he's a legitimate playmaker?
Well, I think he was a legitimate playmaker last year too. So look, he had an outstanding line. He's a tough cover. Whether it's in the half court, transition, in the post. We're fortunate we forced him to shoot some shots from outside the paint, which thankfully he missed those. Otherwise, he's a great player. I mean, what can you say?
How do you think Gary did with his opportunity tonight?
I thought he did well. Obviously he had a good line offensively, but I thought defensively he was locked in on assignments and made some good defensive plays, and arguably is probably his best game as a pro.